I was running a little neighborhood webmaster. On camera today is Linda, the head of Highland Branch herself. So go ahead and give her a shout out in the comments. Speaking of the comments, as usual, when we're in this Facebook Live video, as we are live broadcasting, if you have any problems with sound quality, any questions about the program, any questions about the branch or about the library in general, go ahead and put those in the comments, shout them out to us. Hey, we're back. Oh. All right, sorry about that technical glitch. If you just lost us and found us again, we're having some Wi-Fi concerns. Like I said, it's always an adventure with Library Live here on Facebook. Okay, so as I've said, and as you probably know if you've seen any of other live broadcasts, we are broadcasting to promote our amazing summer reading activities. We've been going around to all the branches all summer. Now, summer reading does end at the end of July. You still have time to get in your page counts to get those raffle tickets and maybe win those prizes. So here at the Highland Branch, we are standing in their brand new teen section. This is a really neat area. They recently just sort of redid this whole corner to make it all teen-centered. We've got our graphic novels here, study area, obviously. My favorite is this painting up here on the shelf that says nice painting. It is a nice painting. So this is lovely. Let's take a look and see what else Highland Branch has to offer, because this is not a branch I get to visit often, and maybe you don't either. So let's head over this way. Oh, this way to the display case. I was told by the librarians here that this display case was put together by Highland's own poet laureates from this year and the previous year. This is over in the back. And poetry is one of those things that doesn't get a lot of attention, but probably should get a lot more. So we have here a couple of books of poems from our poet laureates, different types of poetry. Look at this one. This is blackout poetry that's left words in the shape of Indiana. If you can't read, this says blackout poetry is a writing exercise where you construct a poem by reclaiming old texts. You black out the words you don't want. You leave the ones you do. So here is this whole section. Thanks very much to the poet laureates for helping us put together this display. So, okay, well, we're going to head on over to the program itself. We'll see it should be getting going pretty well now. As we're heading over, we're passing our summer reading booth, where our summer reading volunteers normally sit to sign you up for summer reading and answer any of the questions that you might have. So, and you'll see around the library some of our you'll see around the library some of our balloons from a from previous program. Come on, follow me. This was the balloon dude Dale came and left us all these lovely items. So, all right, we're heading over to the children's meeting room, where we've got Park Ranger Kip Walton in progress, and we're just going to sneak in. I'm going to start being real quiet now, so that we can see what he has to say.
Are they? Yeah.
I got to see them up close.
Yeah, they are beautiful. All the orange and black and red colors on there and yellow. It's really, really neat to see sea box turtles up close. So they're going to eat things like prickly pear cactus and wild blueberries and strawberries and even insects, things like that. It's what we call a terrestrial turtle. It lives on the land. Now this turtle, as you can see, is laying on a log near the water. And look what that is. Look at those right there, guys, on his feet. He's got what feet? Yes. Like duck feet, so they're webbed feet, right? So that tells you he's close to water, he's got webbed feet. You think he's aquatic? Think he's an aquatic turtle? That means a turtle that lives in the water, yeah? So this is a painted turtle, okay? It's a Midland painted turtle, and he's going to be swimming around in the water looking for food. This happens to be a smaller one. You can see the beautiful colors that he has, and they're going to be active, okay? So they're going to be, unlike the snapping turtle, which sat on the bottom and waited for things to come around to eat, this guy's going to be really active, swimming around in the water looking for food. Yes?
I saw a painted turtle too.
Did you? Yeah, a lot of times you see them on the logs, stretching their arms out like this. What do you think they're doing when they do that? They're sitting on logs, stretching out like that. has to do with what type of animal they are. Think. So turtles are reptiles, okay? And reptiles are they warm-blooded or cold-blooded? I'm going to learn a little bit today. Yes?
Cold-blooded.
They're cold-blooded. So when they're on that log and they're stretching out, you see them in the morning, what do you think they're doing? Getting a tan?
Trying to get cold?
They're actually trying to warm up. Yeah, they're trying to warm up. So they're stretching out and they're getting that sun to warm them up, okay? Because they need that morning sun to get them going. Kind of like I need my morning coffee to get me going. These guys need their sunlight to get them going so they can hunt for food and metabolize their food when they eat it. So, you guys know what that is? Frog, right. We got frogs. So these frogs, they've got these big, huge back feet, back legs, I should say. What do you think the back legs are used for?
To help them jump.
Right, to help them jump, okay? So they're going to be moving along, they're going to be jumping, okay? They've got tympanic membrane, that's like an ear for them, big, huge ear. This is a green frog. He's got that big, huge ear right there that he uses, so he can hear other frogs when they make their calls, okay? And then they've got these big, huge, look at those big lumps for eyeballs. Isn't that amazing? Big, huge lumps for eyeballs. All the frogs have this. This happens to be a gray tree frog. Look how big his eyes are compared to his little head. He's got big, huge eyes on both sides. The coloration, look at that. Isn't that cool? What is that called again when they could kind of blend into their environment? Camouflage. Yeah, it's called camouflage. Very good. And this guy happens to be sitting inside a pitcher plant. This is one of those insect-eating plants I was talking about in the bog. So this is a toad, okay? Now, the difference between frogs and toads, okay? Well, hold on, you're going to answer everything. You might as well come up here and talk. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, what were you going to say?
The toads live on land, those sleep, and the frogs live in the land.
Right. So they're more terrestrial or living on land. They've got all these bumps on them that you can see. They're real warty, okay? That helps keep moisture in their skin and protects them when they're on the land. You can tell that these guys, their legs aren't quite as big as frog legs, right? They're not as big, so they do more of a kind of a walk kind of thing, like a little crawling type of thing more than jumping. They do a little bit of hopping, but more they like to crawl away more than they do. If you've ever been in your backyard, like in my backyard, I mow the lawn and got lots of toads in my backyard. And I'm mowing the lawn, you can see them kind of scurrying out of the way. They're not jumping like a frog. They're kind of scurrying a little bit because their back legs aren't quite as big. They still have the big, huge eyes. And both frogs and toads, they'll eat just about anything they can get in their mouth. So anything they can get into their mouth, they're going to try to eat it, including big, huge dragonflies that you see here, and sometimes even other frogs. Sometimes even other frogs. Yeah. So one of the things that's kind of cool is their eyes.
Okay, well that was exciting. So we learned a little bit about frogs, we learned a little about turtles. Those kids in there are going to keep learning. Oh, let me plug my microphone back in here. Those kids in there are going to keep on learning. And I've heard that our park ranger here has also brought a small animal for them to meet, so they'll have an exciting time in there. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up. A few more words about summer reading. Again, it ends at the end of July, so don't forget to get your raffle tickets in. A few more things. Of course, the summer reading programs aren't over either. Here at Highland, we've still got a lot of exciting programs coming up. July 19th, gardening class. We're learning about beneficial bugs and weeds. I know what you're thinking. How can you have beneficial weeds? How can you have beneficial bugs? You got to come to the program and find out. It's going to be really good. On July 22nd, there's a writers group. That's adults and teens. Those poet laureates who put together that amazing display. One of our poet laureates from Highland is going to be here with the writing group. Whatever you write, you're welcome to join, whether it's fan fiction, poetry, novels, anything. Come on over to the writers group, learn something new, have a good time. And then finally on July 25th in the evening, we're having Family Race Car Day. We're going to have actual local drivers bring their cars around. Kids can meet the drivers, get some autographs, and even get to look at their cars up close. For the times on those, just head to our website, check the calendar, and see what you can see. Thanks for joining us here on Facebook today. Thanks for learning a little bit about the Indiana Dunes with us. We will see you next week at Cedar Lake Branch. Have a great day.